What's going on, everybody? It is me here, Vincent. I am at home, and today I am going to bring you a parkour gear video. And what I mean by parkour gear is I'm going to be showing you, first off, like a carry backpack. I'm going to show you some, the shoes that I wear, the things that I use, different things like that. So, guys, let's get into it. First thing I'm going to show you guys is the bag. This I just got recently. It is a single strap, goes across your chest, and it has 3 separate snaps, one on each side and one at the top. It's got a whole bunch of different compartments, so we're just going to go through it. I'm going to show you what I put where, why I put it where I put it, and why I'm carrying it in the first place. So let's go to the first compartment here. This is the very top one. And in here, and it's cool because this folds like completely straight up so you can see what's in here. And first thing I have in the very bottom are my actual shoes. I got some new laces just to make the shoes kind of pop a little bit because they used to be black laces. I actually have those laces in here because just in case something happens to these ones, I got a spare, which is always good to have on you. I also got some new socks, and also what I want to do for you guys today is these shoes are called Take Flight's Ultra Stealth. It's the shoe that was especially designed for parkour specifically. People use it just as a casual shoe if you need more grip. I've seen skaters wear it. I've seen business people wear them. It's crazy. So I just want to give Take Flight a shout out here on my channel, because these shoes, I have had them for almost a year now, and they have been super helpful. I'm super grateful. So let's move on. Got another zip pocket here, but it's flexible because then you have another one right here. In here, I have some fingerless gloves. These aren't necessarily for parkour, but I do use them on occasion because of the fact that if I'm going into unknown territory, I don't know what it is that I'm grabbing, and I don't want to be grabbing on sharp ledges or stuff like that. So until I know what it is that I'm grabbing, I don't necessarily want to be grabbing, thin metal edges or whatever. There could be a fiber sticking up on a metal pole and you slit your hand open. It's not fun. So let's go on to the next compartment here, which will be the second biggest one up here. Let me close this. This one, I have, there we go. I have foot powder. This you can get at your local Walmart. I keep it. I put it in my shoes after every training run, simply because it's good to keep your shoes well taken care of. I also keep a pair of nail clippers in here, some small stainless steel nail clippers. And why? Why would you be carrying nail clippers? For the calluses on your hands. Every once in a while, your calluses will get raised a lot, and you may not have anything on them at the time, so you just take these, you snip a little bit off, kind of rub it. It also has a small kind of file here. I don't know if you can see that, just tiny little thing. Just rub that on the surface, get it down just a little bit, because if you go too much, then it starts to bite on your hands and it doesn't feel good. Trust me, it's happened to me quite a few times, on accident, of course. Other things in here, I have wristbands, wrist covers, something like that. I've seen some people use these. I've seen them wear it like this, to where it's got the thumb hole in it. I'm not sure why, but I figure, you know what, if I ever need them, I have them, just as a thing. And in this compartment in particular, there's some elastic bands, so that I just keep those rolled up and in there. I have, let's see here. This is shoulder I'm not sure what you call this. I don't stretch tape. I don't know. I use this for my shoulder because I had dislocated it. So I just keep it just in case my shoulder's bugging me one day and I need to put something on it. Last thing in second to last thing in this compartment, deodorant. Why I use this can? It's spray. It's a men's Motion Sense dry spray. This is just the adventure kind. I'm not exactly sure why they have all the different ones. They have Cool Rush, Adventure. I'm not sure what's the difference between them all. Doesn't really matter to me. But let's move on. This is just a small Bluetooth Sony speaker, and it's fairly loud, but not too loud to where you can't hear what's going on around you. If you're in a training spot, you just kind of set this down. You got your tunes playing in the background. I like music personally when I train because just kind of gets me in the groove. Some people are like, no, I like to focus more, and music kind of distracts me. You know, for me, it's to each his own kind of a deal. So moving on. Next thing I got here is, if I can unsnap this, is really a pain. There we go. Okay. So in here there is kind of this like keychain clip looking thing, and in here, hair ties. For me, if you have long hair, I know I see a lot of guys who have their hair up either in a ponytail or in what you call a man bun or whatever. It's good to, if you have long hair like me, tie your hair back because you don't want to get in your face and stuff like that. So that is the second compartment. Let's close this up. Next we'll go one up. This is medical tape. It's cotton. It's fairly wide, and this I keep in just in case I don't have my gloves on me and I happen to get a rip in my calluses or I cut my hand on something. Cotton medical tape is actually really good to have on hand. I also have some wraps. They're just Velcro, because the last thing you want with these wraps is using those metal spike clip things, because if those come off, you're kind of screwed. So I like to use the Velcro wrap because it sticks and it won't come off. I usually wrap those around my ankles if I'm going to be doing higher jumps than usual, or if I'm experimenting with something new for the first time. So those are always good to have. The next compartment, this is just some different tape that I, like I said, use for my shoulder. I have 2 of them. So I'm pretty much never going to run out because I don't use it that often, but if I do need it in other places, I have quite a bit of it. I think that's it, just those compartments. So other features about this bag that I really like, there's actually another compartment right here that's good for keeping maybe an extra shirt, extra pair of training pants if your legs get sweaty or something like that and you want something dry, or if you accidentally land in some water, you got some a spare shirt if it starts to rain, because I've gotten caught in the rain training outside before. So guys, this is just a nice little backpack to keep all your stuff in. It's got this little bottom thing if you want to keep like your iPod or your cell phone or something like that. Another thing I actually want to talk to you guys about is for music and stuff is headphones. Like I said, with having an iPod or having music on you, I actually want to show you guys these headphones that I just got recently. These are called Tecton Phaser BHS-730. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but just giving you the specs on it. This is actually in the package. I have not opened this yet, so we're going to do an unbagging, unboxing of these right here, right now. So let's get into this, because I'm super excited, because I've always had the problem of headphones falling out while I'm training. And you know that thing when you get into your groove and you go to do something like where it gets to the high point in the song and you're about to do something crazy cool, and you want to get that feeling, and then your headphones fall out and it kind of kills the moment. You're like, oh darn, that kind of sucks. So just to start off with, it comes with this little some sort of a, I guess it's like an ad wrap, comes around the thing, gives you the instructions, nice tiny little book here, and then just some I guess some other cards with it, but comes in a nice padded oval carry case. So these are the headphones right here. It's really nice. They wrap them in, you know, some Ziploc bags. Gives you the charger, and I don't know if it comes charged, but that would be super cool because I actually want to try these out later. So they're black, which is, to me, best feature so far. They're fairly long, so I guess that's okay for me, actually. But they're magnetic, so that's good. Got a nice little, I call it like a menu bar or whatever, to, you know, hit the up, plus, minus, and the pause and play button. The charge port, I always have a hard time with these. These things they're so small, and it's just a tiny little tab. If your nails are too short, just impossible to open. But I guess all in all, they're gonna be okay. In this other side, they give you some different color bud sizes, and then they give you some spare black tips. What else they got in here? Okay, some wire clips. These are really good to have, you guys. I'm actually gonna open this right now because I want you guys to see these up close, because these are super important to have if you don't wrap them around the back of your neck, which actually I wouldn't recommend anyway, because I know you take them off and they just hang around your neck. I wouldn't recommend it because of the fact that if you don't have long hair like I do and it's not under your hair, something, I don't know what it could have been, but I've had situations where my hair is actually tied back, you know, like I said before, and the wire gets snagged on something. I have no idea how it ever happens, but these things are actually really small, but they're like wire clips or something like that. You put the wire in between there, and I'm not sure if it's weighted or something, but then there are these nice alligator clips. These just clip on to your clothes like this, and if you have like a regular shirt and it comes around your neck, it's good because it's kind of up and out of the way. But if you have like a V-neck, I'd recommend putting it up more towards your shoulder area, just so that way, like I said, it's out of the way. And you know, because I've seen guys when they're running, they're like this and their thumb gets caught in it. So just having these is super good to have. Other things that it comes with, some different size replacements for the ear. And I actually want to get you guys up close on this one, because these hook on the inside of your ear, so that way it gives you, it kind of stretches out more and it stays in there, like I said. I've actually seen an ad for these. That's actually why I got them in the first place, because I've been looking for a decent pair of parkour training headphones for a long time, and these were the, as far as I could tell from the ad, the #1 recommended earbuds to have, because it doesn't matter if you're doing any kind of flips, although I don't flip. This is still good, because if you're coming down from a landing and your head drops, they won't go and fall out of your ear. So, you guys, that's just a little bit I made a big mess here. That's just a little bit of the things that I will be using this summer. Almost every day I go out and train, have the bag on me, have all my equipment. So you guys, another thing I want to say is why I chose a smaller backpack over a bigger one, because I see these guys on YouTube with these, you know, these regular sized backpack. It looks like a high school backpack. It's just got, it's got a ton of, they keep cameras in there or drones or whatever if they want to get, you know, special shots or something. And it tends to slow them down, because I've watched different videos about, you know, guys who are using bigger backpacks versus ones that are using ones like this, who are small, and you know, it's not as much a strain on your shoulders because it's across your chest. So that's why I chose this backpack in particular. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to show you guys is a lot of people had GoPros, and in one of my other videos that I did for my first GoPro video, it actually wasn't a legit GoPro. It wasn't that the head-mounted camera. It was actually a phone case, or a phone holder. This is just hard plastic, and what I did is did a makeshift mouth holder, and what I did was it was super simple, super easy, and it actually works very well, as you guys can tell by the video. It's a file clip. It's one of those black alligator clips like this with the silver hooped wire bars on the end of it, and you fold them back over itself where the mouth is, so they're sticking out this way, and then it turns to the side. So it's like this, so you can put it just like that right in your mouth, and then I just put some duct tape over it just so that way it not only holds it in the clip, because this clip actually sticks back this way and then goes straight. So put some tape over it just to make it comfortable so I'm not biting on metal with my teeth. I will most likely eventually figure out another way to do it, but this was just a quick makeshift GoPro thing for your cell phone, pretty much. I find it super helpful to train with when I'm doing POVs. So guys, I think that's it for right now. So just thank you for joining me today for my gear video. Like and subscribe, and make sure you turn the bell on, because you never know when the next video is coming. Like I said, it's actually pretty nice out today. Although I'm not going to be outside, I may or may not do a video later tonight because it's Tuesday and I have my training night. So I want to try something at the gym. It's not going to be in the gym, it's going to be outside the gym. So stay tuned, because you might get a twofer today on Phantom Parkour Vectors. See you later.